All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm excited for today's deep dive because we're going to get into something, maybe a little bit more technical than usual.
Buckle up.
Yeah. But believe me, this is going to be a cool one. And we're gonna learn a lot. So today we're looking at one particular Excel function, character from number. Now, I know just hearing that name, you're probably thinking like, okay, what's so special about that?
Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, like another function, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you aren't like a total Excel whiz, stick with us because this function is, it can actually do some really cool things.
Oh yeah, this one's deceptively powerful.
Yeah, and it can even teach us a little bit about how computers think about language.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. The definition we have for character.FromNumber says it takes a number and gives you back the matching character.
Right.
So if I put in the number 65, it would give me the letter A.
Exactly. You got it. You're essentially talking to Excel in code at that point. But here's the thing, and this is where it gets really interesting. That number you put in, it has to be it's called a 21-bit Unicode code point.
Okay. Unicode, 21 bits. Now you're just using big words to sound smart.
No. I promise I'm not. This is really the key to the whole thing. So think of Unicode as this massive library.
Yeah.
And in this library is every single character that a computer can understand.
Like every single character. Even like emojis and stuff.
Everything. From every language you can think of, all the symbols, everything.
Wow.
And those 21 bits, well, think of those as like the address for each character in this giant library.
Okay, so every character has its own unique address.
Exactly. That's what makes it all work.
So wait a minute. I'm starting to put this together now.
Yeah.
So character from number is kind of like our library card.
Yeah.
We give it the address, the code point, and it goes and gets us the character from the library.
You got it. You're a natural at this.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm trying.
No, for real. That's a really good way to think about it.
So, okay, give me an example. Like, how would I actually use this?
Okay, sure. Let's say you need the euro symbol. You know, the one with the...
Like for money.
Yeah, for euros.
Right.
So instead of like trying to find it on your keyboard or copy and pasting it from somewhere, you just look up the Unicode number for the euro symbol, which happens to be 8364. And then you just use that number in the formula.
Okay.
So it would look like character.FromNumber and then in parentheses 8364.
And that would just like plop the euro symbol right into my spreadsheet.
Boom. Just like that.
Man, that's pretty slick. Okay, I see where this could be useful. Like, what if you're working with data from other countries?
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up.
Like if you had some Japanese text or like Greek letters or something.
The perfect example, because a lot of times those characters can be a real pain to work with.
Oh, tell me about it.
But with this function, you can just pull them right in, no problem.
Okay, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be this excited about Excel. But
it's pretty cool, right?
It is. But hold on. Don't you need to know like the Unicode number for every character you want to use? That sounds kind of hard.
Well, yeah, you'd have to look them up. But there are these handy websites and resources you can use to find them.
Good.
But honestly, the real magic happens when you start combining character from number with other Excel functions. Like you can build these formulas that automatically generate characters based on the data in your spreadsheet, or even create like custom lists of character.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking.
Right.
Yeah, that's some next level stuff.
Yeah, you can do some pretty sophisticated things if you get creative with it.
Speaking of sophisticated, what about using this to clean up messy data?
Oh, now you're thinking like a pro.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I've been doing this a while. But seriously, think about those times you open a spreadsheet and it's got all those like weird symbols and stuff in it.
Don't even get me started. I hate that.
Yeah, it messes everything up.
It totally does. But that's another great use for character from number. You can use it to identify those weird characters, figure out their Unicode values, and then replace them with something else.
Wow.
Like a space or a dash or whatever you need.
Okay, this is amazing. I'm seeing Excel in a whole new light. It's like this secret weapon.
I know.
And you know what? It's not just about Excel. It's like this window into how computers think.
That's what's so cool about it, right? Like we take it for granted that computers can work with text and stuff, but underneath it all, it's really just numbers.
Right.
And this function kind of lets us peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. Like if every character have a number, then that means anything digital is just a bunch of numbers, right?
Bingo. Text, images, music, even videos. It's all just numbers at the end of the day.
Wow. Who would have thought that we'd start talking about Excel and end up talking about like the fundamental building blocks of the digital world?
It's a wild ride.
It is. It is. Well, I think we've given everyone a lot to chew on today.
Yeah, this one is a real rabbit hole if you want to keep digging.
It is.
Yeah.
So listeners, next time you open up Excel, remember, don't underestimate the power of even the simplest looking function. There might be a whole universe hiding in there.
Could have said it better myself.
And on that note, we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.